Okay, so in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install Eclipse, install Java, and run your first program. If you're at home, we have another tutorial to do it from at home. You can download this stuff. But here in school, you're going to go to the S drive, you're going to go to Business Department, you're going to go to Programs, and you'll just unzip Eclipse. So I'm going to hit unzip. There's a folder in it, and I'll put it in my C drive. So I think I can just move it to my C drive like that. Okay, so that'll take some time to unzip. At home, you would actually run the executable, but here I have a zip file. Does everyone know what a zip file is? Okay, cool. While that's going, I'm going to install JDK, which is the Java Development Kit. So the way it works is we actually use two programs in Java. One is the Java Development Kit. That's actually Java. It's what people use to install, to run Java. Eclipse isn't Java. Eclipse is like a fancy word editor that helps you make Java programs. So I double-clicked on it. It said it was already installed, so I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna undo it. Now I'm going in here. I'm going to go to Eclipse, and I'm just going to run it. Now, is that? It could be because it's still going. Yeah, I can't run it until that's done. Okay, so now Eclipse is installed, and I'm going to run it. Okay? I want everyone to be looking at the screen. So here, it's asking me, where do you want to put your Java programs? It's actually got a pretty cool place. Notice that's my users. C users, Gino Russo, which is my account, Eclipse Workspace. I like that because theoretically it would move with me if I go to another computer, right? The only problem is it seems like about half the time it doesn't work and it says error. So if this works for you, awesome. If it doesn't work for you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, you know what, this is my computer. I'm sitting on this computer every day that I come here. I'm just going to put it on this C drive, and I'm going to put it in the Eclipse Workspace. But that means that it's on this computer, and I better not make some amazing thing and it get lost, right? Like every once in a while, I might have to back up the code, etc. Okay? We've done it before with just on the C drive, and 99% of the time, there's no problem. So I'm not anticipating a problem. Just put it on the C drive, Eclipse Workspace, hit launch. We're good to go. And if you're using a directory someone else was using, you might actually see a bunch of programs. Yeah, like mine. You see, there's all these programs here. Now I can actually just get rid of them if I don't want to see them anymore. I can just hit delete. Of course, you're actually deleting them. So, or you could just hide them. But I don't need them, so I'm going to delete them. Okay. So, now what I want to do is I want to run our first program. So I'm going to show you how to run our first program. In here, I've posted the code here. Hello world in Java Swing code, okay? This is a small program that just shows you how to draw something. So I'm going to highlight this. And I'm going to hit copy. I have to grab everything, and I have to look at this. It's called Hello World Swing. Notice the capital H, the capital W, and the capital S. Okay, those are important. I actually have to do them when I'm doing it here. So I'm going to go File, New, and I'm going to make a new Java project. I'm going to call it exactly that: Hello World Swing. Okay, this. Sometimes it's checked by default, this module. Uncheck it, not checked. Next, finish. Okay, notice it goes right here, and then I'm actually kind of doing it again. I go new class, because everything has a class in it, and that's, again, under name, hello, world, swing. Okay, so in here, it's empty, and I can just paste that code that Mr. Russo gave you. So their first challenge is, can you just run the code I gave you? Okay, and actually sometimes in my rubrics, level 0 or level 1 will be, can run the code I gave them and make minor changes, right? So if you can run this code, good. What does it do? It pops up a window. It draws a circle with that's not full. It draws a rectangle that is full, and it writes hello world. That's what this code does. Now, I'm going to show you how to make some minor changes. I'm not going to explain it all yet, okay? But I'm going to show you these lines right here. These are the lines that matter. Can I zoom in? Actually, you probably don't need it zoom in. So I can say g.setColor right before the oval. I can say red. What do you think that's going to happen here?
Red.
What's going to be red? Is the rectangle going to be red?
No,
Why not?
because it happens before it changes to red.
Okay, so the string that says hello world, the text is going to be blue. The rectangle is going to be blue, but the oval is going to be red. And if we run it and see, is that going to work? Yeah. Okay, it works. Also, I might want to fill the oval instead of draw the oval. Filling an oval means that it's filled inside. Okay, so that's the difference between fill oval and draw oval. I may want to move the oval. This is the X, this is the Y, this is the width, this is the height. So if I want to move it up and to the left, I can say 10, 10. Okay? And that will be up here. That's where 10, 10 is. But the next question is, what if I wanted to make it bigger? What numbers would I change if I want it to be bigger?
The last two.
The last two. What if I just want it to be wider but not taller?
You just change one of them.
Yeah, this is the width right here. Okay, so I can go 50 and it'll be wider than it is taller. Okay, I can also change the size of this window. The size of the window is 300 by 200. I can say, you know what, I want a bigger window, 800 by 800. Okay, the window pops up bigger. And now I could say, well, if I want it in the center, what's the center of this thing? Coordinate-wise, what would be the center?
0.
No. Okay, you're thinking of the graph, right? That's pretty good. You thought 0, 0. Coordinate, what is that called? A Cartesian plane? That's what the math people call it. But you're thinking of this, right? The center is 0, 0. Yeah, but 0, 0 is top left in code. Okay? So everything that we draw is in this quadrant right here. It's all in this. So if our size is 800 by 800, what's the center?
400.
Yeah. So if I want my oval to be in the center, 400, 400. It's not technically right because I actually have to subtract the width and the height if I want it to be dead center. But that's better. Okay? So, yeah, that's the top left of it. And so if we go 50, we've got something going on here. Okay? Your task is to make a design with filling ovals, filling rectangles, and if you find other ones, that's fine. A simple thing might be to create the face of a character. Okay? Like, can you draw Mario? Can you draw Sonic the Hedgehog? Can you draw something cooler than that? With these commands, I want you to draw a character from a video game or something else like that.